too. Thanks for joining us, first of all. Delighted to be able to welcome Jan Siewert as a new head coach of Huddersfield Town. Thank you to our photography colleague as well for doing that, getting out of the way. Jan's going to say a few words in a second. We'll do the first live broadcast section. When we finish that, we'll do an embargoed section for tomorrow morning for newspapers seated in the same position. So we'll ask you to turn off at the back, if that's okay. But for now, I'll hand over to Jan to say a few words. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello to all of you, first of all. Yeah, I'd like to say that I'm very proud to be the new manager of Huddersfield Town, and I'd like to thank Huddersfield Town, Dean Hoyle, Julian Winter, and also I'd like to thank Borussia Dortmund, Michael Zorg and Inge Boris, who made that possible, that I have the opportunity to start here in Huddersfield. And of course, I'd like to point that out, the biggest respect to what Dave Wagner did here. It was incredible, and all the people around him in Huddersfield. And this is a thing which was fantastic, and it belongs to the people here in Huddersfield and belongs to the history of that club. Furthermore, I'd like to thank Mark Hudson for his work, which he did last week during the week. Which was very important. And yeah, now I'm really looking forward to do my work here and start my work here. Thanks a lot.
The club say they first spoke to you over 2 years ago, so can you just talk us through the process, how things developed following David Wagner's departure and your appointment here?
Yeah, as it was written, we stayed in touch. I think I was working in Bochum. I did my work there, and as you know, until the end of my contract I always was working for the club full time, so we were in touch and I followed what was happening here in Huddersfield, and it was really fascinating to me. It's a special club, and I think that's the reason also why I decided for Huddersfield Town.
It's a big step up from the job you were doing at Dortmund, but it's one that David Wagner did successfully. So do you look at this as a huge challenge but also a big opportunity?
I think so. And, I always did my way, so I can't be compared to David Wagner because he's a fantastic manager. I had much success here, but now it's my new role here. It's a new chapter, I think. And the most important thing is that I'm used to work with professional players. In Dortmund I had great opportunities by that, and so I'd like to challenge myself, and I'm really looking forward to get to know the players and stuff.
Why do you think coaches from Dortmund and Germany generally have come over and been so successful in England?
I don't really know. First of all, I have to say that we're fantastic coaches too, and the most important thing is that maybe we have a certain style, a certain idea of football, and I have my idea of football which developed over the years, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to presenting it.
You mentioned your style there. Huddersfield has struggled for goals, so what will be your style of football? The fans expect an attacking philosophy.
I think I read it and it sounds fantastic, but it was on the homepage from Huddersfield Town, and of course it's my way of playing football. The most important thing is that we're in a certain situation at the moment, and the team is in a certain situation. So first of all, I'd like to point out that it's I have to get to understand the players, and then we can do everything, of course. Yeah, but the most important thing is that my style is my style, but it's better. You can talk flowery about everything, yeah, but the most important thing is to work it out with the players, because they are important. And then we'll see, and I'd like to see the people that they know, okay, this is our footballer.
Have you been promised any funds in the transfer market? Do you expect to be busy between now and the end of the month?
I think my day has more than 24 hours at the moment. So, of course, I had to do my work. Yeah, and since there was the contact with Huddersfield Town, I did my research, of course, together with Huddersfield Town. And of course, as I'd like to point out, the most important thing, I worked for Borussia Dortmund until the end. You know, I did it with all my hard luck. Yeah, and I think now is the time to have a thought of the transfer period, and yeah, I think we have a look at that.
You weren't at the game on Sunday. Martin from Wakefield was. Did you watch that with amusement like the rest of us, and did you watch the game?
I have to thank Martin from Wakefield, because it was fantastic that I could observe the game then, you know what I mean? by the way, fantastic guy. I met him yesterday, and what he's doing is great for the people in the charity, and fantastic. So, as I told you, we were in touch since a few years now. The club were preparing me too, and I observed some games, and I had my thoughts about the squad. So, I think the most important thing is that it's a fantastic atmosphere in the stadium. Incredible what fans always do here in Huddersfield. This is very special, and I'm looking forward to feel it.
And finally for me, in terms of staying in the Premier League now, it's a very, very difficult one to stay up from the position that Huddersfield are in. How confident are you that you can make a real fight there?
Without being confident, I wouldn't sit here. And I think that we have to work hard and do our very best and prepare for everything. We have 50 more games, and my only focus at the moment is the task which I have to do with the team, and I will give everything to have good games. Thank you.
When you were the youngest manager in the Premier League, what was it that excited you about the challenge, and how much are you looking forward to playing in it?
I'm the youngest one. I did not know that. It's a compliment. First of all, it's quite impressive to me. It's very impressive. Excuse for sometimes the words are not the right ones. The most important thing is that I'm confident that I'm going to show my work here in Premier League. And I respect all the things of the Premier League, because it's to me the biggest league in the world. And I'm so proud that I can be part of it.
It's a huge challenge. Do you feel that it is an achievable challenge, that you still have time with this review?
Please can you repeat one more time?
It's a huge challenge to try to stay up, but do you feel you have the time to possibly give it your all to do that?
So what is time in life? The most important thing is, since my coach career, I always challenge myself, and it developed from year to year. So I think the most important thing is that I'd like to challenge myself, and I like that the boys think that I'd like to challenge the lads to challenge myself. So I'm looking forward to it.
Jan, welcome to Huddersfield. Because of the contact you had 2 years ago, obviously you made clear you were focused on the jobs that you had, but because of that contact, you kept maybe a closer eye on Huddersfield than you might have done. So I'm much more aware of the players and what's been going on there.
As I tried to explain, Huddersfield is a special club for me, and it's very familiar club. So of course I was observing the games, and I had a connection to that, and I'm very proud to sign here, because it's the next step for me, a big step. I'm looking forward to start with my job now.
And have you had any contact with David Wagner?
Not yet. I will, and not yet, because there's so many things to do, but I will.
Would you made it very clear that you are very much your own man, but are there things that you will share in common, because there is a familiarity of the path that you have taken and he took?
Please, can you repeat once again?
Is there a familiarity, because of the background of David Wagner, the background that you have, that there will be familiarities, something that is similar between the way that you go about your job and he went about his, or would you say you are totally different?
First of all, of course, there are similarities, because maybe I'm playing style a bit, but the most important thing is that I'm Jan Siewert, and I have to do my way, and David did his way. And I think we should not compare us two, because that's not possible. And the most important thing is now the familiarity of the club made me proud, and it was one of the reasons why I signed here.
And one thing, Julian, was Jan the #1 target for the team since when David Wagner left?
Yes, absolutely. We didn't actually speak to anyone else from the moment that we knew David was leaving. We've been clear in our statement about how we've been preparing for David leaving, so let's be clear, David's been a massive success at Huddersfield. He's had a lot of interest in him. We fielded off quite a lot of other clubs wanting to take him. He stayed loyal to the club, which was fantastic. So we kept a running list of candidates. Jan was always on that list, and he was absolutely at the top when it came to making a decision. We haven't spoken to anyone else.
Yeah, my compliments on keeping a 2-year secret that you were talking to Jan Siewert. It's very, very clever. Seriously, within the football industry, how well known was it that Jan was your number one target, your plan B for if David Wagner was going to leave?
Well, nobody knew in the industry. The people, Dean, obviously, clearly, part of the initial ideas and developing this, and the club's view has always been, and I like the idea of similar, saying, in Jan's own style sort of thing, but we've had 3 years of success at the football club, and we shouldn't be seeking, and we never have been seeking, to start again, rip that up and start again. But what you have to allow is a strong head coach with strong personality to put his fingerprints on what it is. So I'm quite excited about that, what's going to look like. But this is not throwing everything outside again. This is absolutely building on the work that's been done here. So even though we are where we are in league terms, everything isn't wrong here. We've been losing games closely. There are lots of factors for those that watch every week, why we are where we are. But fundamentally everything isn't wrong, and a lot of good has happened over 3 years. So how do we build on that? And our idea has always been similar, but never the same. So this guy is his own guy, we'll show that, and we're all excited about it.
Hi, welcome to Huddersfield. Considering the great success Wagner had in his time here, does that make your task even more daunting, or is that not a concern for you?
I'm just focusing on my work, because this was my way until now. Now I'm manager of Huddersfield, which makes me extremely proud. So the most important thing is, as I said, I respect what David did. It is incredible, and it was fantastic for all the people here, and the club could develop like that. So please give me my view, and I'd like you to figure that out. So I think this is my way, and important to know.
There are a couple of German players in the squad. Do you think that's a touch for you to bring your message across and possibly playing style?
Maybe as you got to know now, maybe sometimes words are missing. I try to improve as quick as possible, but sometimes there is an advantage, of course. Yeah, but it's good to know. So the most important thing is I'd like to talk to everyone in English, and that's really important because we're an English club, we're an English football club, and it's an English thinking, and I think that the German players can never move them words, and it's possible.
Okay. Okay, that's the end of it. We'll ask the broadcast section to end there, please. That's okay. We'll throw it up and turn the bar open for